After a car accident, you're shaken, confused, and oftentimes in shock. And it may be difficult making important decisions like, should you seek legal counsel? Valley attorney Joseph Brown, he says that you have a lot of options out there, and he's here to help you find the right approach for you and your family. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
So do we even need an attorney?
I think you should always get a free consultation. You know, most of the time I think it is helpful. A lot of times insurance companies are going to take advantage of people who don't have attorneys. So really you should get your options weighed and sit down with an attorney for a free consultation.
Right, and you're a personal injury attorney, so what is that?
Well, I don't just handle car accidents, dog bites, someone falls at a restaurant, you know, I've handled an explosion case. You know, it just means if someone's hurt, someone else caused it, you know, we're happy to sit down with you and see if there's something there that we can help you not be out of pocket for all these medical bills that weren't your fault.
Yeah, and a lot of people probably, when they get into an accident, even, you know, a trip and fall, they may think, oh, this isn't going to be a case an attorney would handle, but that's where a personal injury attorney would come in. So any harm done to your body. Basically.
Exactly. Any harm done to your body somewhere else, someone may be liable for it. You just got general questions. I mean, I've talked to a couple of people on someone last week on a slip and fall, and it was a case I couldn't take, but I gave her some advice on how to help get her medical bills paid so that she can, you know, she's not out of pocket. And
in the news lately, we've been hearing a lot about these wrong way drivers. What is your response to that?
Well, since the beginning of the year, there's been 19 wrong way drivers, 7 fatalities. So my response to that is that if you have a loved one who's been in this, or you've been in one of these situations, you need to reach out to an attorney really quick. You know, there's issues of whether the freeways are designed correctly, the on-ramps or off-ramps are designed correctly, and there's a very short window of 180 days in there to make a claim. So you want someone who's going to be involved, who's going to investigate all possible avenues, and that window closes really fast. I mean, I've handled, unfortunately, more fatalities than I'd care, and you know what, I know what it's like to get experts involved, the questions to ask, the places to look to make sure that you're taken care of and protected.
And I love what you just said. It may not just be the driver at fault. You're looking at a whole wide range. It could be the freeway. I never even thought about that. So there's just a lot of things that we may not be thinking clearly about that you would help us flush out.
Well, you're dealing with emotion, you're dealing with pain, you know, maybe you've got a loss of a loved one. That's exactly why you need an attorney. Let you deal with your family, getting your family back to where they were. Let us investigate everything and give you legal advice and protect your rights.
And we know you have fought for these victims inside the courtroom, but you also have been on the other side as an insurance adjuster. Why does that make your experience unique?
I think it helps my clients. I think I understand the other side. It's always good to know both sides. So I understand what they're looking for. I try to give them what they're looking for so that my client has an opportunity to settle without having to go to litigation. If you know what the adjuster's looking for, you know how to put it in their hand so they can phrase it appropriately to their supervisor to get the appropriate dollar amount for your medical bills and for your pain and suffering, well, then that gives you an option of settling versus having to file suit.
And when you were an insurance adjuster, you didn't like that feeling too much. Describe that, why you left that world and became an attorney.
I was not a good insurance adjuster. I think I'm too sympathetic. You know,
your boss said, this isn't for you.
No, you know, they were constantly, you know, I don't believe this or I don't believe that. And I tend to believe people, and I look at things from a person and how it's affected them, and I don't look at the bottom line. And I think that's where insurance companies and I disconnect. And I honestly, when I came out of law school, I didn't want any part of personal injury. Got a job doing personal injury and realized I was just on the wrong side. I really do love personal injury, and I'm good at it. I just was on the wrong side.
I think your empathy would be perfect in a case like this, and you're loving helping families. But the bottom line, it sounds like, is to go ahead and get that attorney right away to take off that guesswork.
Get that free consultation. You want to sit down with somebody, ask them some questions, and that's what we do. We offer a free consultation. We're able to sit down with you, answer any and all questions you have, try to put your mind at ease, and if you need an attorney, we're happy to take the case. If it's something we don't think you need, we're happy to give you some free advice and let you go handle it yourself.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming in. Good information. Accident Law Group, they have 2 locations for you to choose from: 3923 South McClintock Drive, Suite 400 in Tempe, or you can visit 15650 North Black Canyon Highway, Suite 155B in Phoenix. Give them a call, 602-262-4ALG, or visit accidentlawgroup.com.